Alright guys, what is going on? Welcome to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about the new update or hotfix you could call it, that Rocket League have introduced into the game, which makes quite a drastic change to the way the competitive tier system works. Now, a lot of you that play Rocket League on a regular basis may have noticed that you've gone up a couple of divisions or even tiers. Now, me personally, I went up from Rising Star Division 4 to about Shooting Star Division 5. And after this game you're going to see here, I go from Shooting Star Division 5 to All-Star Division 5. So I'm very close to Superstar. You'll see that at the end of this game. It's a very, very good game, actually. It was a very intense game, so I'll put that gameplay in the background. And even after I finish my commentary, I'll play the rest of the game just so you guys want, just in case you guys want to watch it, and you can see me go to All-Star Division 5. Now, on their website, Psyonix has explained in quite good detail why they have changed the way the competitive tier system works. The main reason they're giving on their website is the fact that a lot of players are average, and the further you get from average skill, the fewer players exist to fit that criteria. This essentially means you will see a whole lot of Challenger 1 players and not so many Grand Champions overall. They then go on to say how they've deployed 2 changes to address this and better distribute the active competitive player base across the skill tiers. Now, here's where it gets important. The first change they've made is that skill tier thresholds have been lowered to include more players in the Star and Champion tiers. This is obvious because I've gone up from Rising Star Division 4 and I'm now in, after like 2 games, in All-Star Division 5, which is absolutely ridiculous. The second reason they're giving is that skill tier thresholds are now configured differently based on which mode you're playing. The skill curve for 1v1 looks a little different than 3v3, for instance. This means doubles now has different criteria for reaching Grand Champion than solo standard does. Each playlist should see similar percentages of players reach Champions tier and above. Because there are more total players playing doubles, you'll see more doubles Grand Champions overall. So guys, I'm very close to becoming champion on doubles. Like, when you think about it, I'm in All-Star Division 5. I don't know where my next win's going to take me. It might take me to like halfway through, or even maybe, I have no idea, but it could take me to Superstar Division 5, which I mean I'm 1 tier away, or 1 division away even, from becoming a champion. Which is a tier that I've been wanting to reach since I started playing Rocket League. Since I got addicted to Rocket League, my ultimate goal was to just reach Champions tier in either doubles or solo duel. However, now I feel like if I reach it, I didn't quite earn it because everybody seems to be getting to champion who was starting in about Rising Star, Shooting Star-ish. They even go on to say that in terms of how this will affect your personal rankings, most players at Challenger and above will see themselves gain anywhere from half to 2 skill tiers. For instance, a Rising Star in doubles might now be considered a Shooting Star or a low division All-Star. Prospect ranked players will move less so, from no change to roughly half a rank. So the people that are in Prospect, the people that are kind of new to the Rocket League and not too good at it, they're going to be staying around about the same divisions. It's not going to be too much of a change for them. It's the people that are in Rising Star, they're trying to distribute more into the Champion tiers, because as you can see from the pictures that I'm going to put on the screen now, that Psyonix put on their website, before the change there was about 0.1% of the community in the Champion tier. After the change, it's now 0.7%. So this has gone up by 7, which is like, it's crazy. It means 7 times more people are now in Champion than there were before. Now, afterwards, you got Super Champion and Grand Champion. Before, there was 0.2% in Super Champion and 0.005% in Grand Champion, which is obviously a very, 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 very minuscule amount of people. Only the top tier of people were in there. But now there's 0.2%, which again is a massive difference. Before the change, in the Superstar tier, there was 0.2% of players in the Superstar tier. Now there's 1.5%. So as you see, guys, the people that are relatively skilled at Rocket League are getting a much better opportunity to go into the higher tiers. And it helps Rocket League evenly spread out the community so that you don't get an unfair distribution amongst the game. I know it's a bit confusing. It took me a while to figure out exactly why they've done this and what exactly they've done it for. But after I've looked at it for quite a while, I'm starting to understand why. Especially when you look at the graphs, it really makes you realize how much more fair the distribution is amongst all the tiers. It does mean, however, that people at a Rising Star skill level, which we thought were Rising Star skill level before, are now going to be playing at around about a Superstar, maybe Champion sort of skill level, but more or less Superstar skill level, possibly All-Star. So the people that you're going to see now in Superstar, just know that they were originally most likely Rising Stars, and the people that were Superstar before, they're most likely going to be in Super Champion, Grand Champion, or Champion, one of those. So a lot more people are going to get the opportunity to enter the Grand Champion, Champion, and Super Champion tiers. And I'm actually kind of convinced that I'm going to enter those tiers soon, because I'm already at All-Star Division 5, which you're going to see happens at the end of this game. Overall, guys, I'm not really entirely sure what to think about this change. I'm not really sure what the community thinks about it. I've seen some people a bit confused as to why people that aren't as good as Grand Champion tend to be are now in Grand Champion tiers, but I'm sure it will evenly, as time goes on, it will spread out a bit more and it will become more fair and settled. To me, it seems like a good change at the moment. I mean, what it's done is it's spread out all the players more evenly across all the tiers, and I think that can't be anything but a good thing. But I think the people that were in Grand Champion and the people that were in to be fair, anyone who was in Champion, Super Champion, or Grand Champion, I'm pretty sure they're the ones that are a bit annoyed, because now they're getting people that they don't think belong in these tiers into their tiers. But I think the way it's going to work is those people are going to get kicked back down due to the fact that they cannot handle the tiers of all these amazing Rocket League players in there. So I think it is going to literally just take time until it spreads out more evenly, until things become more fair and, you know, playable. I hope I've explained this well enough to you guys. If you are confused, make sure you leave your comments down below. I'll do my best to answer them. I'll reply to all comments anyway, but I'll see if I can answer your questions directly and see if I can actually help you with this, because I'm still trying to figure it out myself a tiny bit, but I'm pretty sure I completely understand more or less what's going on with this change. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm not really too sure if I'm going to finish this commentary before the gameplay ends, but if I have, you'll see the rest of the gameplay. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.